Sigthorsson.
Oh my word.
Oh.
Talk us through that.
Oh my god. We're out of the Euros already. It's just like, you think it couldn't get worse as an England fan, and then it does. It's just beyond belief. If there was one video to sum up being an England fan, this is it.
Oh, it's going great. It's going great. Exciting. Shit.
We are shit. Nearly 2 days since the game, and I'm still pissed off. If we actually played good football, had good tactics, and had a solid work ethic, I wouldn't be this pissed off. But the fact that half of our team didn't show the passion you need to be an international footballer is so annoying to watch. Where's the passion that these guys had? Where's it gone? We play with fear. All of the hype, all of the excitement that we get as England fans just gets destroyed tournament by tournament. It's honestly so frustrating. So what went wrong in Euro 2016? Didn't want to make this video, you guys wanted it. Here we go. Joe Hart. I mean, this guy is a good keeper. He had a pretty solid season, I'd say, with City, especially in the Champions League. Yet at the Euros, he just looked like a ghost of his usual self. To be fair, he was one of the only ones who looked like he was showing passion in the national anthem, and before the game he looked hyped, yet two crucial mistakes led to big goals. The first one against Gareth Bale's free kick, and the second one obviously the other day against Iceland. And look at Wayne Rooney. Where's the fearless Rooney gone? The guy who would literally do anything to win is just gone. Now he passes side to side like it's fucking FIFA 10. Raheem Sterling, yes, he won the penalty, and to be fair, that was actually quite a good bit of work by him there. That was the best bit he did in the whole Euros. But if Sterling didn't have pace, would he be a professional footballer? A bit like Michael Owen, I feel like he can't kick the ball like fully properly with no power. Sterling for me wasn't actually the worst player though. Harry Kane just had a terrible tournament. I said it the other week, I think he is world class level. I really do feel that way. And you just know that even with this bad Euros, he will have a great season next season. It's the way England players do it. They have a crap tournament and then go back to playing in the Premier League and have a fucking brilliant season. Why the hell was Harry Kane on corners? He's about 6'2". Why is he on set pieces? Where is the logic in that? The main man though has to be Roy Hodgson. Fuck me, this is gonna be hell. You useless twat. I'm sorry, it's gotta be said. The FA hired a man who brought Paul Konchesky to Liverpool. Konchesky. They hired a man to put Sturridge as a right winger. But this guy's a proven goal scorer. He's a brilliant talent. And it was crying out for someone like Sturridge to partner Kane. He needs that extra service and he just wasn't getting it. And Jack Wilshere, who played about 2 hours worth of football this season, is Wilshere, to be fair, is actually a good player. I do rate him, but I just don't get why you wouldn't take someone who's in form like Danny Drinkwater. I would have not taken Jordan Henderson as well. I've said it like the past few months, I don't think he's good enough to be in the England squad at all. I just don't rate him. We were crossing the ball so much to our strikers that it was actually crying out, ironically, for Andy Carroll. If you haven't got someone like Carroll who can score some amazing headers, why are you crossing it in when you can just play on the floor more? In fact, England overall had 128 crosses in Euro 2016, which was the most in the whole Euros, yet we still got 0 assists. Iceland had 27 crosses and they got 1. Fuck me. Hodgson got paid £3.5 million a year as England manager. Nearly £4 million. That £4 million a year manager got us knocked out the World Cup early, not even getting out of the group. Then at Euro 2016, struggling to get out of the group, and eventually got us kicked out of Euro 2016 in not even the quarterfinals. We got knocked out to a team whose goalkeeper grew up here. And then Hodgson's last press conference, I mean, talk about embarrassing. Think of the fans who paid hundreds of pounds to get there, and then he has the arrogance in a press conference to go and say, oh, I thought we played well, mate. Fuck off, man. Hodgson used to come across as a very nice guy. Now he has the arrogance of just a very incompetent, tactically shit manager. There was a poll recently as to Liverpool's worst ever manager, and Hodgson was top. Other than getting to the final of, I think it was a UEFA Cup back then, he hasn't really proven enough to be England manager. We have the biggest and arguably best league in football, yet when it comes to the international level, we just seem stupid. Iceland had a 24% chance of making the quarterfinals prior to Euro 2016, and fair play to them, they utterly deserved it. They played us off the pitch. They worked harder, their fans were incredible, and by the way, if anyone's got a ticket for their next game, I want to get involved in that amazing chant. Legit, their fans deserved something from that game and they got it. Saying that though, we did lose to a country with a population of 332,000 people. That's just 4% of London. The thing is, English fans on a whole do love to overhype their chances in a tournament. In the World Cup last time, people were saying, oh, they could make the semi-finals easily. For this one especially, people were a bit less hyped about our chances. Talking to mates and talking to guys within football, a lot of them were saying, oh, we can make the semis quite easily again, or we can make maybe at least the quarters. We could even win. Some people were saying we could actually win the whole tournament. I've said since the start, I would have been happy with a quarter-final appearance. Anything beyond that is a victory for me. We've got a young team with not much experience other than Rooney. Joe Hart's got a bit of experience, but other than that, there's not much more. So quarter-finals for me would have been acceptable. But getting knocked out to Iceland, you actually cannot script this. Only England could do this kind of shit to their fans, man. Oh my god. My brother's actually out there right now, and he was saying yesterday that the atmosphere after the victory was just kind of very vile towards Hodgson. The guy does not talk straight to the point like, say, Bilic or Klopp or even Ranieri, you know, someone who talks straight to the point. Hodgson just says what the FA want him to say. Overall though, I'm not surprised. It is England after all. We constantly disappoint in tournament after tournament. We have good players individually, we do. We have Dele Alli, Harry Kane is a good player. They're great players. Rooney was a great player. And it's just frustrating having a team like that with good individual players who clearly cannot play collectively well. If there are two bright points though for me, I've got to say Marcus Rashford really impressed me when he came on, I think twice in this tournament. Even against Iceland, he was the only one who was playing without fear. Kyle Walker in defence as well, got to say props to him. He was up and down the wing like he was just on something. He was honestly really impressive. Yes, he was at fault for the Iceland goal, but honestly, he was trying his arse off to get something out of that game. Yes, his crosses weren't great though, so he needs to work on that for Tottenham. But yeah, I really feel like Rashford especially and Walker were really the brightest points of our team. What are your thoughts though on the England team, and what should we do from here? Do we need to spend even more in our grassroots football? Is it just the England manager itself is just cursed? What are your guys' thoughts? It's the Euros, man. It's so hype right now, and I just had to make this video just saying what I feel. I just feel that our team just didn't show enough passion. The tactics from our manager were absolutely fucking shit. Leave a like for more of these kind of spontaneous football videos, and honestly man, it's bewildering to have good players and they just underperform every tournament. It's getting mad. Be sure to check out True Geordie's and Spencer's video as well. Very interesting topics there as well. Yeah, I've had this feeling inside me for the past 2 days, well, nearly 2 days since the game went on, and I had to release this negative energy regarding England. It's so annoying. Ah!